Assalamualaikum and welcome everyone to this session on strategic integration of quality assurance and the marketing environment in project management. Now, in this session, we will be examining how quality assurance, often referred to as QA, and the marketing environment interact to make projects not only successful in delivery, but also competitive in the marketplace. Now, the core idea we will explore is that project success today cannot be measured solely based by meeting deadlines and budgets. It must also reflect the expectations of customers and stakeholders, and it must position the organizations favorably in its market. By integrating quality assurance and marketing insights, project managers can ensure that project outputs not only conform to technical standards, but also align with customer perceptions and market demands. Now, ultimately, the integration enhances the customer satisfaction, protects the organization's reputation, and strengthens the competitiveness. To begin, let us clarify what we mean by quality assurance and the marketing environments. The quality assurance is the process of ensuring that project outputs meet agreed standards. Now, more importantly, QA is not just about finding error at the end, it is also about preventing problems before they occur, embedding quality into the entire project's process. The marketing environment, on the other hand, refers to all the internal and external factors that shape customers' perceptions of an organization. Now, internally, this includes systems, culture, and organizational structure. Externally, it comprises customers, competitors, regulators, suppliers, and broader market trends. When QA is combined with insights from these environments, projects can be designed to meet both technical requirements and market needs. So this dual perspective is essential because delivering a technical, perfect product that does not meet market expectations is still a failed project. Now let us explore quality assurance in more detail. QA is a proactive approach, so it focuses on planning and structuring processes so that mistakes are avoided rather than simply corrected later. So the key principles of QA include customer focus, where customer needs guide all project decisions, process or orientations, where clear and consistent workflows are established, continuous improvement, which requires ongoing refinement of processes, evidence-based decision-making, which ensures that choices are grounded in data rather than assumptions, and engagements of people, which emphasizes that quality is everyone's responsibility, not just the project managers. Now, frameworks such as ISO 9001, Six Sigma, and Total Quality Management offer structured methods for applying these principles. For instance, the Six Sigma's DMIC cycle, define, measure, analyze, improve, and controls, help reduce variation and improve consistency. So these frameworks demonstrate that QA is systematic, data-driven, and collaborative. Now let us look into process orientation. Within QA, processes play a central role. The standard operating procedures, or SOPs, ensures that everyone follows the same steps, reducing errors and maintaining consistency. In practice, this might mean that every stage of a software development cycle or construction process is documented and executed during or according to the same rules. Quality gates act as checkpoints where outputs are reviewed before the project proceeds to the next stage. For example, in a building project, work on the foundation must be approved before the framing stage can begin. Now, in the IT, code must pass quality tests before it is integrated into the main system. Now, the workflow automation further strengthens process orientation by reducing errors caused by manual handling and ensuring that tasks move smoothly between the stages. So these measures ensure not only efficiency but also traceability, so that if an issue arises, the source can be quickly identified and corrected. Construction provides a clear example of the importance of QA. Mistakes in the sector can be both dangerous and costly. QA in construction relies heavily on step-by-step approval and in detailed inspections. For example, inspectors must verify that the foundation meets standards before any further can proceed. So this stage approach ensures that problems are identified early, preventing failures that could later threaten safety or cause significant financial loss. Moreover, QA in construction protects organizations from legal risks. So non-compliance with building codes and safety standards can lead to lawsuits, fines, and reputational damage. In addition, effective QA processes keep projects on schedule by avoiding the delays caused by large-scale work. In this way, QA is not a barrier to progress, but a safeguard that enables timely and reliable delivery. Internal marketing environment and QA. So the structure and culture of a company strongly influence how QA is practiced. So in a centralized structure, quality procedures are standardized across all projects, ensuring consistency. However, this can slow decision-making because approvals must pass through a central authority. So in contrast, a decentralized structure allows for faster decisions, but different teams may apply QA differently, creating inconsistency. Leadership and corporate culture also play decisive roles. Now, if top management values quality, then QA will receive sufficient resources, priority, and visibility. Now, conversely, if leadership views QA as a burden, it will likely be underfunded and poorly integrated. Now, thus, the internal environment of a company either strengthens or weakens the effectiveness of QA. Now, let us look into corporate culture and quality mindset. Now, culture shapes about employees think about quality. Now, in some organizations, risk-taking speed are valued above else, such as organizations may downplay QA in favor of fast delivery. Now, others place strong emphasis on the quality, committing as much as 15 to 20% of project budgets to QA activities. Now, these organizations integrate QA into every stage of the projects, from planning to closure. Now, one famous example is Toyota, which practices the Kaizen philosophy of continuous improvement. Now, at Toyota, every employee is responsible for identifying and preventing problems. The workers on the production line have the authority to stop production if they notice a defect. So this approach demonstrates that a strong quality culture makes QA part of everyone's daily responsibilities, not a separate activity. The marketing environment has two parts, the internal and the external. Now, the internal environment includes organizational culture, product development processes, and communication systems. The external environment includes customers, competitors, suppliers, distributors, political regulations, economic conditions, social trends, technological developments, and environmental factors. Now, understanding both environments enables project managers to anticipate challenges and design projects that remain competitive. For example, an IT firm developing a new mobile application must not only ensure that the app works technically, but also consider customer expectations around privacy, speeds, and integration with other platforms. Now, similarly, a housing developer must consider not only structural safety, but also social and environmental trends such as sustainability and energy efficiency. Now, interplay between QA and marketing. So, quality assurance and marketing are not separate functions. They operate in a cycle of mutual influence. Marketing gathers information about customer needs and sets expectations. So these expectations then shape the quality standards that projects must meet. QA ensures that these standards are achieved. When quality standards are consistently met, trust is built with customers. So this trust strengthens the brand and supports future marketing initiatives. For instance, a smartphone company may market long battery life as its differentiating factors. The QA then ensures through rigorous testing that the product meets this promise. So the result is customer satisfaction, positive reviews, and stronger brand loyalty. Market-driven quality standards. So it is in highly competitive markets, quality is not negotiable. Customers compare performance, durability, safety, and sustainability before making purchasing decisions. Now, in housing projects, buyers may value strong building materials, energy efficient system, and modern safety features. Now here, QA must ensure that these features are not only designed, but also verified at each stage of construction. So this alignment between marketing promises and QA activities ensures that the final product meets both regulatory requirements and market expectations. Now, when projects fail to align, customers lose trust and reputation suffer. Now, let us look into QA as a marketing differentiator, or quality assurance itself can become a selling point. Now, certifications such as ISO 9001, LEED, or the Green Building Index demonstrate the customers that projects meet recognized international standards. When highlighted in marketing campaigns, so these certifications build credibility and reassures customers that the organization is committed to excellence. However, for certifications to carry weight, quality must be integrated from the very start of the project. It cannot be added as an afterthought. So this reinforces the need for strategic integration between QA and marketing. Feedback integration. So feedback is the lifeblood of the continuous improvement. Whereas marketing teams collect feedback from the customers through surveys, social media, and frontline sales staff. The QA teams, on the other hand, generate reports on defect rates, performance tests, and compliance checks. By sharing this information, both sides strengthen each other. For example, if customers complain about frequent software crashes, QA can investigate root causes and implement corrective actions. So at the same time, QA data on system performance can inform marketing claims, ensuring they are accurate and credible. So this creates a feedback loop where marketing insights improve quality and QA data supports honest marketing. QA supporting marketing quality assurance provide multiple benefits that directly support marketing efforts. The first, consistent quality builds customers' trust. Second, adherence to the safety environmental standards protects the brand from legal risk. So this superior quality allows organizations to command premium prices in the market. Fourth, QA reduces customers' complaints and negative reviews by preventing defects before they reach the customers. So in today's digital world, where negative reviews can spread rapidly online, the importance of QA in protecting the brand cannot be overstated. Marketing environmental shapes. So QA, the relationship between QA and marketing is not one-directional. The changes in the marketing environment also shape how QA operates. Now, when customers demand new features, QA must adjust these standards to accommodate these innovators. When competitors raise their quality standards, organizations must match and exceed them to remain competitive. Similarly, new regulations or technological advancements require QA to evolve, so this demonstrates that QA is not static but dynamic. It must adapt continuously to changes in both customer expectations and external pressures. Now let us look into strategic integration for project managers. So as project managers, you play a central role in connecting QA with the marketing environments. So this means organizing meetings between marketing and QA teams, facilitating shared planning, and ensuring that project goals align with both technical and market requirements. So risk management also becomes an essential part of this integration. And anticipating and preventing potential issues help ensure that marketing promises remain realistic and achievable. Moreover, project managers must promote a culture of continuous improvement within their teams. So by doing so, they ensure that quality standards are not only maintained, but raised over time. Now let us consider case study electrical vehicle launch. Now consider the example of company launching a new electrical vehicle with a bold claim that it had the longest battery life on the market. For this claim to succeed, QA had to conduct rigorous testing under real-world conditions, verify charging time, and ensure compliance with safety standards. Because QA was integrated with marketing from the start, the company was able to make accurate and credible claims. Now, as a result, customers trusted the message, and the launch was successful in building brand loyalty. Now, benefits of integration. So when QA and marketing are integrated, the results are powerful. Customers are more satisfied, brand becomes stronger, and organizations differentiate themselves from competitors. Now, legal risks are reduced because marketing claims are supported by verified data. Companies adapt more quickly to market changes and technological innovations. Most importantly, long-term profitability improves because trust, once built, leads to repeat business and customer loyalty. How about the challenges and the solutions? Now, of course, integration is not without challenges. Sometimes marketing teams overpromise features that are unrealistic. At other times, rapid changes in the market make it difficult for QA to adapt quickly. Communication gaps between teams can also cause misalignment, while budget constraints may limit the resources available for quality initiatives. Now, solutions include joint approval processes for the marketing claims, the adoption of agile QA practices that allow for faster adaptation. Now, investment in effective communication systems and building strong business cases for the value of quality. So these measures ensure that integrations remains practical and sustainable. To conclude, aligning quality assurance with the marketing environment is not optional. So it is essential for today's competitive and fast-changing project landscape. Integration protects the brands, ensures delivery of promise, and supports sustainable success. When QA and marketing work hand in hand, projects are not only technically sound, but also aligned with customers' expectations and market demands. So this integration transforms the project management from being an operational task in a strategic functions that drives a long-term organizational growth.